Hey, editing Dungeon Master here. Just gonna give you a little warning. This video's audio is a little off. We have already corrected this for future recordings. Enjoy anyways. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the world of Kal'Merie. It's episode 2. Let's see who's gonna start off on what happened last session. That will be... Karn. Let's go you, bud. What happened last session?
Well, we started off with a pirate attack that ended pretty decently for us, and in doing so, we found a new orphan to kidnap, coerce, bring along. And after that, we made our way into the city of Glektum, and we spent a bit of time basically getting ourselves ready, getting into town, and logging our lot.
What?
It's either we kidnapped her and took her with us, or just let her die on the ship that, she got kidnapped before on. Kidnapped on before, whatever.
I know Celeste stopped by and got a magic item to be made. That is currently still in the works.
Yeah.
You and your group are currently here to find information on a giant white fish from your visions with Lady M. You're here also to solve some deep-seated issues with your current captain, Celeste, along with a lead that they have. So, we ended the last session with you guys going to sleep on y'all's ship. Today, this morning, let's see. Everybody, just generally roll me a perception check. I'm not just roll me general perception. All right.
Perception.
Fuck. Run. There he goes.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice.
Damn, Z.
Not 20.
That's so legit. Doesn't hear shit.
I got a 9.
All right. So, for Z and Karn, you guys, not fully asleep, kind of in your hammocks or in the bed, wherever y'all may have slept that night. I don't really know where y'all's rooms are on the ship. Actually, Z's in the crow's nest, isn't she?
She took over the crow's nest.
Yeah, the glass dome. So I guess it makes sense for you to see this in particular. Karn, you feel the vibration, not vibration, but you hear the stomping of boots and metal on metal. Just as well as you do. Sound of soldiers. As do you. Your keen-haired ears are able to pick up. But basically, same thing. Looking out from your roost, Z, because you're the only one who can't visibly see this at the moment, you see 3 guards approaching your ship. 2 fully clad in white platinumed armor with the gold filigree. The other one in a similar armor, but with a red cape with a crest on the back of it, and no helmets. He is a black gentleman with a scar through his left cheek. As they approach, I'll give y'all time a second before they stop. See what y'all want. If y'all want to do anything in the meantime.
Okay. Well, I'm reasonably kind of freaking out a little, like panicking, and the first thing I want to do is I want to wake up someone else or see like who else is awake.
Okay. Currently from where you are perched, Tara is in your room with you. And so is the small half-cat person as well. They're both sleeping in your same room with you. Down on the deck, you see the hermit just kind of leaves back, just snoring away on the foredeck. Because you sit literally above the main deck, looking onto it. Everybody else is either in the captain's quarters or down below in the barracks. You got probably a minute before they reach you.
Oh nah, I'm waking them up. I'm waking up the little cat person. I'm waking up Tara. Everyone's up in my room.
Hell? No, Tara's like, what's happening? She's rubbing her eyes.
We have a situation. There are people coming, and I don't know what to do.
I mean, the guards probably nothing bad, right?
Well, I don't know about you, but guards randomly coming up to me is never a good sign. That's just me, though.
I'd say at this point, I'm just going to head up to the top deck and just try and see what the shit's going on.
Okay.
Make myself presentable in my chainmail.
So, as she's like waking everybody up in the dome, you emerge from the bottom deck, just kind of like the sun hitting your eyes in the early morning. The bells, the market bells haven't even rung yet.
I hear
As
Karn. Would I wake up to Karn walking around, or?
You roll a really low perception, my mans.
Yeah, true.
You are sleeping well next to Sarah.
Yeah.
I guess I can roll for Sarah.
Oh yeah, true.
That's a fuck no.
That's
That one?
No, she rolled a 9.
Oh, same thing.
as me.
You're rubbing off on Sarah, man. I don't know. You're ruining her. Don't you, Cody? Jesus Christ.
Me and Sarah just knocked the fuck out in the bed.
Anyways,
and I'm just gonna head to the main central mast.
Yeah, as you're walking up, Karm, you finally catch notice of the same thing I explained earlier.
Yeah.
Of the 3 guards approaching, again, the one without the helmet. As you're not very well hidden. The other one's at least kind of behind some sails or boom arms and stuff. The dome's a little easier to hide. As
it's just me, my fucking damn near 8 foot tall, just looking out.
As the head guard sees you and goes, "Good morning."
I suppose it is. May I help you?
As the second they all stop and as like a train formation turn to face the gangplank, and the minute his foot stomps, you hear the trading bell go off the market, like almost on the dime.
Do we wake up to this now?
Yeah, that's a loud ass sound. Morning. Sorry for the intrusion, sir. Is your captain around? Or am I speaking to him?
My captain is currently asleep. I could go wake them for you, I suppose, but may I ascertain the reason of your visit?
Minor infraction of the dock rule, sir. Just formalities.
Well. I will be back in just a moment, and I'm just gonna start heading towards the captain's quarter.
Alright.
I guess at this point I hear them talking up there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna walk up there as well.
As you finally you and Sarah finally hit the surface, seeing Karn walking past you guys to the captain's quarters.
Just fucking thud, 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 knock.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I would have been woken up by the bells and be getting ready. So I'd go to the door and ask Karn, I guess, what is it?
You open the door and Karn's just right there.
Just towering over the door like, hey, what's up?
After the knock. I've been getting ready and then hear it knocking and going.
We've got guards here, they say, some sort of a docking infraction. They ask for captain, you are captain.
Oh, he's gone French.
Then I guess I will go out.
Alright.
Go to speak with them, I guess.
As you walk out, as you step out, you pass, of course, the rest of the crew at this point is kind of coming down from the roofs. The hermit's still asleep on the foredeck.
As I go by, as I walk by him, I'm gonna fucking kick him awake.
Hell!
Wake up, we got visitors.
No. And you roll back over. I'm sorry. as he kind of stop, like kind of does the roll and nod and curtsy to you. He looks up, kind of a spark of recognition in his eyes. Lady Calwood. So the rumors I've heard have been true. I am pleased to see you return. I am Lieutenant Samuels. Fuck. Not Samus, Samuels.
Dog. It's Lieutenant Samus now, dog.
No, I don't do it, Samuels. I served your father back during the skirmishes.
Do I recognize him and remember him?
Probably not. It is more or less like one of your dad's old war stories. You may have heard his name. Very busy man. Never really like stayed in town very much when you were a child and when you lived here in the city. You've probably heard of him through name alone. What I'm saying.
Okay. Lieutenant Samuels, I believe I've heard your name before. It's an honor to meet you.
Yes. Well, I do. Pardon my intrusion to you and your crew. I don't know if the guard on duty yesterday spoke of this, but when you're in the ports of Gretkum, unless you are a dock worker or trader, staying upon your ship in the evening is a finable offense. Of course, given our your family in your name, I will allow this to pass without fines. But for tomorrow's evening, if you could find a inn to stay at, or maybe your own domicile, that would be preferable.
You said like dock worker or ship worker or whatever?
One of the merchants.
I'm gonna look towards the old dude. He is a merchant, and he also just does not like to leave the ship. I don't really know what to do with him.
It's fine. I assure you, our docks are patrolled every hour. No one gets on or off without us knowing. The ship is safe. And by the way, what a magnificent ship you have.
Thank you. It's a lot of work.
Very unique sailing as well.
Yes.
So,
out of my curiosity, you spoke of my house. Since I left, do you know what may have happened to it? Has anything unusual happened to it, or?
not to my, not that I'm aware of. It should still be where it's always been.
I meant
since
ownership. Since
oh no, your family still owns it, of course. I mean, your father runs the trading company out in the New World. So I mean, why would he give up his land here in Gretkum?
Wait, hold on a minute. Out of character. Isn't my my family's dead, right?
Sure.
Character?
That is your backstory, yes.
So he does not know. Okay. I was just confused for a second there. I didn't know if you changed it or anything.
No, I didn't change it at all.
Okay.
The dude just doesn't know. Okay.
Gotcha.
I believe there's somebody managing the estate currently. I'm not aware of his name, but I have seen him around in his petticoat every now and again.
I see. Thank you for answering the questions. But is there anything else I can help you with?
That is all. I can I can let this, like I said, let it slide one time, as a courtesy. Unfortunately, if this happens again, my boss will probably get on my head for letting this happen at least once. So please don't make him get mad at me.
Of course.
Thank
you
you
for being understandable, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
No problem. As he kind of tips an imaginary hat for a second, just kind of was like, shit, like I don't have anything in my head. As he looks at his men side to side, and they march back into formation and march down back toward the markets.
Neat.
So
I'm basically gonna go, and just like look off the side and go like, something suspicious. Like, I don't like to say that or anything.
something's afoot.
Like,
At this point, I'm gonna walk up next to Celeste, like, so, do you wanna go look at your estate or whatever?
we should probably check a few things first, considering my father's dead and should not.
Fair enough.
And as far as I know, there's no one supposed to be, unless it was in a will. Possible. Would there? This is out of character again. Is there? I'm guessing like courthouse where like records of ownership and stuff are.
Yeah, it's actually not too far from where y'all are currently. It's like the main hub of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the further you get, this is the further around the circle you get away from the main hub, the cheaper the houses get. Now, when I say cheap house, you're still looking at the single million gold houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit expensive.
This shit fucking uptown LA expensive, man.
Yeah, or fucking New York expensive.
Oh yeah, 500, $500,000 to 400 square feet. Let's go.
That's not Dubai expensive, dog.
Yeah.
No, there's still a more expensive city in
This
this.
is literally Dubai. Yep.
There's still a more expensive city.
It's just a wet Dubai.
Wet Dubai. No, Lord.
I hate it.
I don't like it. I don't like moist Dubai.
Alright, that's it. Card's going overboard. No.
Oh, you can swim, bitch. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh no.
Just very slowly sinking.
Bro, I just I deserve this. Just floating slowly into the abyss.
Just arms crossed, head down.
Yeah.
Just accepting his fate.
Anyways, at this point, the other three that have currently kind of been stowed away finally come down from the roost. Now the guards have left. As Z, would you like to reveal your new outfit?
Gee, yes.
Now that she's been able to get out of her gi and get something to her, what she considers probably more uncomfortable, I guess. Post it in the character reference pictures if you don't mind.
I do might. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on.
All right, it's your choice.
No.
All right.
Is this the right picture? I think it is.
How do you not know it's the right picture, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, that's the one with her mouth open. So it's yeah.
All right, there you go, guys.
Either one would have been correct.
Waiting for finally. I'm waiting for a thirsty Val to come out.
No,
This is the one
look,
time
I'm
it
just-
doesn't come out.
I'm just gonna look up, oh, hey, good morning, and just kind of look away. Like, I have a
Yeah.
girlfriend, alright? I am loyal.
Good morning. Awkwardly.
Lord have mercy. So yeah, we now have an actual picture for the blank that was in the last video.
Actually, I want the one with her mouth closed. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So
I don't want I can't edit.
all right, so let's see this. And this is currently what the stream's working with.
Hey, say less.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, we look so cute.
Everyone's got fucking. We got Celeste back. Here's Val. This is Val.
I had to make Val a little shorter because I didn't want like her hand like cupping him.
Actually looks like I'm introducing everyone.
Yeah.
And then there's Karn in the background just looking like the fucking like dad who's trying to collect the kids. Like, no, stop wandering off.
Yeah. Not a fucking Undertaker or something with like
Jesus Christ. Stop wandering off. I told you for the last time.
Hey, get the fuck back over here.
Favorite song, Johnny Cash's Burning Ring of Fire. Let's go.
Oh no.
Anyways, back into the moment. So as the other three walk down, Tara's gonna kind of fly over. Just probably sit on Val's shoulder. Okay, so what's happening?
Like, fuck, come on. I don't know. I only got like half of it.
One of the dock rules is, unless you're like a dock worker, you cannot stay on a ship overnight or in the docks overnight. So going forward, we will need to seek lodging within the city. And I may be able to handle that, though first we need to check lighting.
Yeah.
And with that, I think I will start leaving to go to the courthouse, records hall. Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I will join.
Yeah.
So, if you guys will look at the map, the courthouse. Maybe if I can see real quick. Courthouse is actually this building right up here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I was expecting to be like that building there or something.
I can't see your ping.
It's over a little bit more to the left.
Oh, that's the college.
Okay. I was expecting to be like something like that, or maybe what was the other building I was looking at? Might want to zoom out for this. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I guess it's not there. Okay. Well,
No.
yeah, that works then.
You know, working through the streets of all the all the congestion, just because market just opened, yada yada. It'll take you probably about 15-20 minutes to get through crowds and walk to the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. Yeah.
I'm here.
The streets over here.
Bro,
What is
what?
this? And what is this in here?
It's a courtyard area.
Oh. Alright,
Each one of these big houses kind of have their own yards. Some of them are more like green than others, but most of them have like a little like alleyway. Their own little personal space.
Aw,
So.
Nana's beside me.
Aww. She's holding on to you.
Aww.
This scared orphan. Alright.
It's just me being at the rear.
So, the courthouse is currently open. You'd like to, whatever you were going here to do, because I'm kind of curious.
Look up the land deeds and make sure the house or estate is still
Okay. So,
belongs to me or the Cowboy family.
You go in, basically looking, ask where the deed records are. And at first, she's kind of like, the front desk lady's like, normally we don't let just anyone like poke around those. People really like the privacy around here. Can I see some identification?
Yes, here. What's it called again? The
Pedigree.
Here's my pedigree.
Oh, Miss Cowwood. I do recognize your name. Okay. Well, I will allow you to go in. You take our scribe here. He can show you the way. The rest of your help can sit out here in the lobby if they would like. They can stay here.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Scribe, if you would please. Yes, ma'am. It's a younger boy. Please, Miss Cowwood. He kind of nod, kind of gives you a bow and starts walking you briskly toward the west wing.
I'm just gonna stand outside the west wing, not going in, but just kind of standing there.
She's watching you fairly closely as you get closer to that door, because she's making sure you don't go in.
Yeah, no, I'm just standing beside the door. I'm not gonna go in.
I'm just gonna stand beside Val just in case.
Okay. And she kind of looks back down at her book and she keeps cutting eyes up at you and your group. As it takes a couple minutes, but he finally like finds your like the C's. Luckily, you're pretty high up in the alphabet here. It's like Coward. He climbs a ladder. Like there's a bunch of books in this room. Like, here you go. Pulls this and he pulls out a little smaller little dossier next to it. Like climbs out a ladder. Here you go, Miss Coward.
Thank you.
Looking through it, you do see the deed to the small dossier is actually a deed for a large vessel, and you do remember this vessel from when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of your like family's almost like cruise ship, like you guys go on vacation on it, and your yacht essentially. It does state that it hasn't been moored in a few years at this point. Going to the docking records that are inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
As you flip over into the other thing, the other booklet, it has your deed, the taxes that may be on your residence. Basically anything that you would have for a modern day mortgage, or deed would be in this booklet.
Mm-hmm.
It's still underneath your father's name. Actually, it's under your grandfather's name. Because it was then deeded to your father, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
You are now currently the owner of this home, but only as a basically you're here to take care of it while your father is out on his trading needs. You are the benefactor by proxy.
Gotcha.
So in your father's absence, or in the patriarch's absence, you are just being the only child, or being the eldest child.
And does it mention anything about the what was it, estate manager you said earlier?
No, you're technically still considered the estate manager.
No, like
I know what you're saying. It doesn't mention anybody in particular watching over here currently.
Gotcha. No caregiver.
No caregiver currently. It just mentions your tax records have been paid. You're not like falling back, and actually it shows the funds are coming from the Cowwoods funds. Nothing like it looks like something like nothing has ever changed since you left.
I look confused for a second, and then is there? Well, I guess I'll just thank him for his time.
Yes, Miss Cowwood. And he kind of like puts his hands out to get the books back, and he'll climb up the ladders and place them back very peculiarly. He actually takes his finger on the edge of the shelf and makes sure it's like flush. He kind of wipes his hands, and as he goes down, you can see him take a piece of cloth and kind of wipe a couple of books that have a little dust on as he comes down. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that is all. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. As he walks you back briskly to the front door. As he exits the door, he immediately starts, ah! As he jumps backwards, and Val is just right there.
And I'm just gonna look at him and just give him a little nod.
Ah,
and as Celeste walks out, I'm gonna start walking with her.
You walk to the front door, I guess, Celeste?
Yep.
Alright, just kind of like, just thoughtfully walking.
And then, I suppose we'll go to my house.
The way you said is like, my house?
Yeah.
My house? Question mark?
Yep, because I'm surprised that it's still in my family's name. Honest.
Alright, where's the house at?
The house? Zoom out here. I've had this planned. There are 2 houses in the city I didn't reuse an asset for this very reason.
Mm-hmm.
Her house, and if you'll make the trip, it'll take you probably about 30, 40 minutes to get here, just the winding streets, is right there.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess the other house that you didn't use the thing was for this one?
Nope. That was just something else. Actually, I guess I didn't use that one anywhere else either, did I? So 3 then.
Is that even a house? That's
I don't yes. I don't fucking know.
The Zeppelin.
The Zeppelin in the city. Zeppelin in the city. Alright. So walking up, Celeste, as you're walking down the streets, roll me a perception check, please.
anyone else to roll one?
No,
or-
just Celeste.
17.
17. Okay. I will say as you're walking through the streets for like a split second, there is two gentlemen that do catch your eye just because from their back profiles. One probably about standing about 6'4", 6'5". The other one a shorter man, dirty blonde, brown hair. You just kind of take notice of them for like a second as you're walking. Nothing in particular ringing your bell at the very moment. There's something about them, kind of the regalness too. They want the blonde-haired man. You know. All right. As you finally reach your estate, as you and your group are walking up to down the street to the front door, you see a portly gentleman in a petticoat, kind of like coming out the door and then turning around and locking it. He straightens his collar. It's all right. It looks very like a butler. Like he had his petticoats a butler look. As he turns the opposite direction, has his back to you as he's like looking something to his bag, like, I'd have that if that's all right, that's great. As he swings back around, he just looks at your group dead in the eyes, just looking like he had seen a ghost now.
I'm guessing Celeste's face is going to be showing you right now.
Yeah, I think she has her regal clothes on currently.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, fine clothes. As you recognize this man immediately. This man was the butler of your family, named Bartleby. And you called him Bartleby. Most of your family called him Barney. He's a older human male that basically kept most of y'all's maids and workers. He basically managed your household needs. My lady,
Mr. Barney, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. As he kind of drops, and he actually runs, and just fucking gets you in a hug. Just drops his bag, like, I'm so glad to see you, lady.
I like awkward hug,
Okay.
like pat him on the back.
At first, I reached for the sword on my back, but then I realized, like, oh, he's going for a hug. I'm just gonna stop.
Oh, kind of like pats you up and down, like, how have you been? You eating? What? You kind of look a little thin, love. Kind of like pulls your chin, like this is Barney's like MO normally. He's very attentive. Even especially when you lived here, you always looked like the prim, proper lady because he would make sure of it.
Who moved my character? Where did you move my character?
Oh wow.
Oh, you're off the screen. You're way up to the right.
There you go.
There he is. My lady, how? Oh. And he finally focuses, like his tunnel vision finally unfocuses, like, and looks at you, the group you're hanging out with, like, oh. Are you big?
I see that he just like full on hugs Celeste. I'm gonna just kind of give him a smile and just fucking walk up to him and hug him back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're, please let go.
I am gonna drop him.
Let him. Sorry about
And then I'm gonna look at the house. Ha! Nice house. I like this.
Okay. Oh, you scared me half the day. He kind of pulls his hanky out of his pocket and just wipes his brow. Oh.
Sorry, they're a bit rough around the edges, but these are some crewmates on a ship.
Crewmates?
Talking about? You're the captain.
And you almost see this like sparkle of glee in his face as he brings his hands to his mouth, like, my little Celeste is the captain.
Oh my god, this is fucking adorable. I love this.
He's like, kind of a ragtag bunch, but ooh, I'm so happy for you. Please, I had appointments, but I'll cancel them. I'll cancel them immediately. Come, go outside. You'll see everything's been kept exactly how it was since you parents left. Yes, let's please go inside. As as he walks back in, like unlocks the door. As he's about to like, he picks it back. He actually looks at you and just hands you the key.
I'll take it and give him a nod and like say thank you.
As he opens the door and like as a good butler does, like welcomes you all to the Kal'Merie Estates. Inside
I'm
is
just gonna immediately like post up like by the door, not on the outside, on the inside, but I'm still gonna like post up by the door.
which one?
I guess the front door, or at least also in the middle area.
So, as you all enter the Kal'Merie Estates, nothing has changed, Saint Celeste. It is still white marbled floors, black ebony wood trimming almost every door with ornate carvings of like dragons and bears and owlbears, and your dad had your grandfather had like very unique tastes, but your family kind of grew to like it over time.
The dragons are gonna immediately catch my eye, like the dragon paintings and whatnot. They're gonna immediately catch my eye. I'm gonna go look at them.
Yeah. Walking in, you pass two doorways left and right. One goes into a large dining hall, probably large enough to sit 20 men. There's 20 people at this table. Large chandelier with two smaller chandeliers next to it, hanging above the table. There are liquor cabinets. There are couches in here. A little sitting area for a little tea time over in the corner. Off to your right side is a large sitting room with a very intricate stone-worked fireplace, looking like it is made of one piece of marble. There is a double stairway going up to the upstairs areas, along with what you can see in the back is a large arch going off into like what they call it, like a greenhouse, a big garden.
We're all in the house now, right?
Yeah, this is inside the house.
Bring my character there.
As you all walk in, there is another lady, maid. It's like, oh, Mr. Barnaby, you're here. Hey, do I need to call the constable? Pish posh, shut your mouth, woman. This is Lady Cowwood. She goes, and she kind of like has a look at. Oh, wait. What do you mean? The mistress has returned. Tell the others. Please, we need to get a feast ready for them. I know it's so early, ma'am. I understand it'll take a few hours. It should be around lunchtime. Please, if you need anything in the meantime, we can get some scones ready. Make a market run. Have people to entertain again. It's amazing. Please, while we're getting things ready, if you would please follow me into the sitting room and we can have a discussion. If you'd like. As he goes away, he looks at the other maid. Chop, Elizabeth, go. And she nods and she runs off, kind of making like, everyone, all hands.
I'm still just looking at like all the like dragon paintings and whatnot.
I think they were carvings, right?
Carvings,
Yeah, carvings.
I'm just looking. I'm like, oh, this is fucking neat. I like this.
Pocket.
No, I'm not gonna take it. I may be dumb, and I'm not criminal dumb. All right.
As
Well, debatable actually, but
he offers you your father's like lounging chair. It's just a big like red leathered, gothic, gaudy looking chair. You actually remember your mother got him that chair as a Father's Day present years ago. He hated that chair, but he loved sitting in it because of the thought your mother put into it.
Mm-hmm.
He hated how like the wing backs would hit his shoulder because he's a very broad shouldered man. It's like he'd say he'd be scrunched a little bit into it.
Yeah, I'll look at it very sentimentally for.
Also, quick question: are all the NPCs with us as well? Or
Yes.
okay, so Saran, all that.
Yeah, everyone's with you. The whole crew, even the homeless guy, which is currently putting something in his pocket.
Do I realize this? Do I notice this?
He went over 16 past perception notices man just putting some like a bowl of potpourri in his pocket.
Oh no.
Can I just roll a straight perception to see if I catch this?
Sure, if you'd like.
That one. That's a 22.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of like I'm gonna like walk up and slap his head. No.
He looks
No,
at you.
this is Celeste's place. Nah, stop.
Mm.
Like I trust me. I know. I want to too, but this is Celeste's house. You can't do that here.
He puts it back in the bowl, just takes one of the little pine nut things, just eats it, puts it out and crunches it.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna kind of walk back away and start looking back at the dragon things. All the dragon
I love the fact that, like, I don't even think Val would understand that's not edible stuff. It's just...
I just don't give a shit.
It's just a pine cone.
I understand it's not edible. At least
It's just a pine cone
I
covered
don't
in,
give
like,
a
some
shit.
fragrance.
I just don't give a shit.
Anyways.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, okay, sure,
Celeste,
whatever.
you were saying...
I think I said I would look at the chair sentimentally for a second before sitting down. I guess
I'm
we're
base
using that.
boosted, dog.
Hmm.
So you're saying to chat that I'm base boosted, but this is loud.
Yeah. This stuff is, like, comfortable, question mark? The furniture. For in real life, you don't understand that most like really nice furniture isn't like soft, like comfy. It's more like just to sit you down and keep you sitting proper.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff is fluffed in just a way to keep that back straight and your chest poked, like chest out.
Mm-hmm.
Except for this big chair. This big chair is just like wing back. It's just lounging. It's more the lazy boy of the room. It doesn't fit in with the decor at all. As he goes, and he actually pulls up a little stool to kind of sit with the fireplace behind him to look at you and your crew.
Like as he starts to sit down, I'm gonna kind of like glance over him. Who made these? I'm gonna kind of like gesture towards like all the dragon statues and whatnot.
Actually, Coward Senior carved a couple of these from his grand adventures back when he used to roam the world looking for trinkets and valuables.
I'm just gonna kind of like slightly touch one, not enough to like push it or anything. Just like, this is really well made. I like this.
Yes, it is. It's also very, very old.
Stop touching it then.
Thank you.
But I'm still gonna keep looking at all of them.
You guys hear like occasionally will hear like the maids kind of running around in the background. For you guys that do look, you notice that not a single one of them is a demi. At least not noticeable demi, just humans or elves of different shapes, sizes, and varieties. One very portly elf. Goes, I'm coming! Like that kind of shit.
Just holding up her dress while she's running, yeah.
Yeah. That kind of shit. Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast. Be I guess I'm not getting copyright claimed. Anyways. So I'm sure you have numerous questions. And I will answer any that I can, Miss Coward. I have been dreading and dreaming of this day for years, ever since your disappearance. If I may... No, I know the answer already to that. I was gonna ask why you left, but the arrangement, I guess, wasn't to your liking, which I understand. As you kind of hear like a sniffle from him. Anything I can clarify for you?
Do you know where my parents are?
He kind of like has a long thought. He kind of looks around at the other doors. He looks at Val or whoever's standing up still.
I guess I would. Yeah, that would be. I would be one of them at least.
Okay. Would one of you
Just
mind?
like squatting in a corner.
Please don't do that in here. We have an outhouse.
I'm just gonna like look at him. It is comfortable and does not hurt the leg.
I don't
I-
think
I mean,
I
I'm-
think it's just setting.
Oh, okay. Would y'all mind closing the doors? There's two like archways. They have little like accordion doors that go that can separate the room if need be.
I guess I'll go to one side and close one.
Yeah, I'll head for the other one then.
Okay. I'm assuming it's all right to speak openly around your crew if you're so willing to ask that question openly.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm standing guard by the door that I closed.
Official story that most everyone has heard of that knows your family. Your father, if you know, is a prolific trader. How you currently keep your finances afloat. The new colony out in the New World. It said he's opened up a trading post that he maintains as a new business venture. And that's what he's been doing the last few years, is him and the rest of your family. That's the common knowledge. And I assume you can guess the true story.
Everything else had pointed to others blaming something else. I just want
What'd you say again?
to. Basically, that everything else I had heard and saw so far pointed to basically the official story. But I just wanted to make sure of.
Yes, there's unfortunately not much even that I'm allowed to speak of. But to say, and this goes for all of you, staff here does not know what. Hang on a second.
The dog crying. What the dog doing?
Doing. The dog doing.
The rest of the staff in this building, this hot manor, does not know of who pays the bills, just knows the Cowwoods do. None of them know the true story.
I'm assuming they're the ones paying the bills, so just.
I assume I've never missed a paycheck, and dishonorably, madam, I have never asked. I apologize for my inaction.
No, it wouldn't be anything you could really do anyway. Not even sure what is there. Have they been doing anything else unusual that you know of recently?
So, there has been some whispers. I have been attending the trading conferences in your father's absence. I have been managing the booklets from the current stuff, but the current markets. But, with that being said, from what I understand, there has been a change in their household after some of the news of what happened got out. I do not know what all has happened, but I know that the fourth no longer patriarchs their household. The fifth does most of it now. He primarily teaches in lecture halls and seems to have become the face of the family over the last few years. I've heard rumors of a coup. A coup coup. Anyways, so I found it funny. I have heard that he went into a deep stupor after certain things happened. All I know is there's a brighter face helming the household nowadays.
Yes.
Whether that's for the good or for the best or the worst, I have no idea. I try to keep my distance.
Yeah, so understandable. Um. I believe that's all the questions I have at the moment. Um.
Hmm.
Are there any you have yourself for me, or
As in what?
do you have any? Basically, I was going to ask him if he had any questions. Or
How have you been?
I've been well enough as can be, which is not ideal, but not.
I can see not many of my lessons stuck too well with you, but you're always a very rambunctious child.
Yes.
As he kind of like gestures toward the blade on your hip. Oh, I noticed it immediately.
Isn't it like acting as a belt?
Yeah, but it still has a handle.
Ah, got it.
The handle's like a belt buckle.
Gotcha. Yeah, you need to protect myself. The world is not a nice place.
Yes, that is very much the dark truth of this world. But I know I've been overwhelmed with emotion right now. Your friends, may I know their names? Yeah, looks around the room at everybody else.
I'm gonna pipe up and be like, "My name's Val. Good to meet you."
Pleasure. Looks at
Um,
her.
I'm gonna like wave. Oh hi. I'm Zill.
Zill, were you caught without clothing, lass?
What are you talking about? I'm wearing clothes.
Understood. How about you, young one? Looking at you, Nana.
Yeah, no.
Let me.
Anna.
Oh, hold up.
What's your name, Nana?
Hold up. Hold up. Can y'all
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
hear
we
me?
can hear you.
I'm I'm Liam. Liam.
Pleasure to meet you. And kind of like, can you see me by chance? Kind of have a lot of hair. Would you like to? We can go to the barbers if you like.
What?
Okay, about your hair.
Oh, understood.
Oh, yeah. That would be very much appreciated.
Then that's fine. I'll make an appointment for you, love.
Thank you.
How about you, tall and very gray and scary?
The name's Khan. Well, technically Khan Ox the Sein half, but most people just call me Khan.
I appreciate it. I don't know if I can pronounce that last one.
That is fair.
All right, and I'm Tara, and I'm Sarah. It's lovely to meet you all. How about the one eating the potpourri in the bag? And looking back, he's still just like fucking one by one eating the potpourri. Y'all left him alone for a minute. What do you think was gonna happen?
I'm just gonna pipe up. I don't think we ever actually get his name. We just call him the hermit.
He goes, goes back to eating the potpourri.
Yeah, he's
Is he gonna be
he's a
okay?
different one.
I don't think that's edible. That was a literal pine cone he ate.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not the worst thing I've seen him eat.
He is.
I don't want to know any further. I wish not to know anything else about this man. All right. I don't know how you came into the care of a homeless man, but I will not question your judgment, my lady. Okay, I have to know why.
I was gonna buy he's just good company to have around. He's kind of funny.
As he looks back at him, just munching another thing. Indeed.
At this point, I'm gonna walk over and kind of like slap his hand. Stop eating those. Stop. No.
He goes. Just hisses at you.
Swear to God, I will tie you to the mast and let you stay there for 3 days straight.
That would get us fined.
A moment to stop, look at Celeste for a second. Fuck, yeah. Wherever we go back out to sea, whatever. I'm just gonna walk back away again.
As this conversation is kind of coming, like drawing out, you hear a knock on the door. Just.
I guess I'm gonna look towards the gentleman.
Yeah, nods his head.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door.
Yes. Yes, I'm happy. And it's the port the elf. Lunch is ready. Oh.
I'm gonna open the door. And, what else is she carrying?
She's not carrying anything. She's just carrying the weight of her own sins at this point.
Oh my God.
Dinner served. Lunch. Oh, I'm gonna sit down. Go right ahead. What? Hope you all are hungry. As now this door's open, you all get like basically just gobsmacked by like different aromas and smells. Going into the dining room, it is a feast. Somehow in the next 20-30 minutes, they have cooked roasts, they have cooked whole ass turkeys, sides as be like there's like 15 chefs and maids along the back wall. Their hands either clasped in front of them, behind them.
I'm immediately gonna go into full like hunger, like food lover person, where like my mouth just kind of drops and I start watering. Like, oh yeah, this is the shit.
As Sarah's gonna just elbow you in the side.
Yeah.
Manners.
I'm just giving her like a kiss on the side of her head. Yes, love.
Mm-hmm. As she's gone pure like movie proper. her parents taught her manners.
Now, looking at the rest of them, I would say I would appreciate it if all of you should show at least some manners with meals. And then
I'm
also
trying to like look down at my clothes for a second and just look back up. I'll do the best I can.
As the Barney's gonna
your chainmail and underwear, yeah.
Barney's gonna look you up and down a little bit. Mr. Khan, would you like a formal dress by chance?
I suppose it would be a good idea if it's not a problem. I don't want to impose, but also I would like to not look like, how you say, an asshole.
Quite. We'll get you fitted for something later, but I think I have something that may work for now. Lady Celeste, would you mind me raiding your father's boudoir?
That would be fine, thank you.
As he nods. Come now, Khan. As he kind of starts walking to the upstairs.
I'm just gonna walk and like place my arms over my chainmail, trying to keep it from clinking.
As different maids and butlers are now escorting the rest of you guys to different seats at the table. Your whole crew isn't like even like filling up this table. Because
I don't even think we have like 10 people even.
No,
I was say we have like 8.
So you're filling about half this table roughly, like a little less than half.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of see You see Tara just kind of like take this like T-pose is like on this edge of a dish and just fall back into the fruit. And she goes like, "I've claimed this bowl."
I was gonna kind of like look at her and be like, "Huh, okay."
As you see one of the chefs in the back almost like get this really giddy grin on his face, like, "She chose mine."
She chose mine.
Like,
I'm guessing
fucking,
there's like plates set out and shit though, so we can like.
oh yeah, it's like it's got like small spoon, little spoon, big fork, little fork, knives, different like cutlery on this side. Like, there's a lot of utensils around each plate.
Is there any? Okay, you know, yeah.
And then you have your hands. As you guys are waiting, they're currently filling up your tankards with different liquids of your liking, juices or ales or whatever else you may like. About 10 minutes later, Barney comes back. He goes, introducing Sir Khan, as he kind of looks like okay, I did the best I could with what we had. He's a bit bigger than your father. As walking around his car in this like baby blue dinner vest. It comes up like halfway up his forearms. And it's like right at the bottom of his belly.
Oh my god.
It's just like super tight on him. The pants are flared at the end and they come like halfway up his calves.
Jesus Christ.
His hair is slightly done back into a ponytail, but it's honestly already kind of sliding and falling out just because how maybe slightly greasy his hair is.
Celeste fringes just a little bit, and
we would get him a fitted suit at a later date.
Yeah, best though I suppose. This is better than previous.
As he kind of like pulls out the chainmail, like, where would you like this, Mr. Khan?
Well, I would say like in my hands, but I feel like that would be not the correct answer. Where would you put like a coat? I do not know.
He kind of stops, looks at the coat rack next to him. Okay, and he kind of like struggles for a second to put on the coat rack. He just like a normal like outerwear.
No, that would be.
As you kind of hear slight creaking from the wood itself. Yeah, no. We can put it in your room for you if you'd like.
That would probably be.
Okay. So he kind of like snaps his finger when the maids comes running out. Please choose in the West Wing room upstairs, please. And she goes like, yes, sir. So he runs up. Would the rest of you like your rest of your goods taken up as well?
Okay. I have one question. Is this maid actually able to carry this chainmail?
It's all she's doing. It's like everything she has in her arms. It's like carrying.
I'm checking right now.
It's like 10 pounds, isn't it?
Chainmail's 55 pounds.
Okay.
That's quite a bit. But what is carrying like?
So hang on. Thank you for telling me that. It's gonna make this funnier. Fuck. Okay.
Carrying.
So as Barry puts like hands in her, and basically she buckles for a second as she tries to stay proper. I'll take it right there. As she's like dragging her feet, kind of walk.
How low is her strength score?
She is a petite woman in her early 20s.
Well, still, how low is the strength score? Because
I rolled a 6.
well, she should be able to carry that.
Fucking 6, dog.
Well, keep in mind, she probably also didn't expect it to be heavy.
Well, hold on. It's chainmail. Of course, you would expect it to be heavy.
Unless she's never dealt with armor.
I mean, it looks like it's made out of metal. Well, whatever. Doesn't
Maids. Especially ones that really haven't had to do much over the last few years.
True.
They've atrophied a bit.
This has been like the easiest gig these like chefs and maids have ever had.
They're just cooking for themselves at most.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Mr. Barnaby.
It's like, all right, as he kind of throws the petticoat and sits in the front with you guys. Please, dig in. Eat your heart's content. If you need more food, we will gladly bring it out. Isn't that right, gentlemen? As the chefs, male and female, go, yes.
So I'm gonna reach to. I'm gonna like. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it fast, like I'm so hungry. But I'm gonna do it with some sort of manners. I'm gonna reach for the closest turkey or whatever, and just pull off both legs.
Just fuck it. We're going spread eagle, bitch. Rip both legs.
I did it. I tried to do it as well mannered as I could. All right.
There's a split second where Sarah's like blush for a second, like, Anyways.
God dang it.
Looks down, she like gingerly grabs like food. She goes to originally scoop out of the bowl that Tara's in. She goes, oh, okay, never mind.
So wait, what is she blushing at?
You know what she's blushing at. Don't you ask those damn questions. You know what she's blushing about. Sick.
Do I notice her blush?
No, you're fucking playing a turkey.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take both of the legs and I'm gonna start filling my plate up with other just assortments of food.
I bet you are. Anyways.
I'm fat, alright?
At high metabolism, so you guys spend the time, if you want to talk, just eating this food, like, just out of curiosity, just since we're like all together help action with this shit. Not bad, yeah. It's really good food. Karn, you've definitely made better, but it's pretty good.
I'm just like going around taking like slices of like one slice of everything.
I'm gonna try all this shit. Just take a scoop out of the bowl that Tara's in.
Trying everything.
Just like a small sample of everything.
She's like, hey! Fine, you can have it.
You
can have a scoop. You're just eating the fruit out of the bowl. As he is sitting there watching you guys enjoy the food, just this big smile on his face. As he kind of looks at the rest and says, it kind of waves her hand so they can be dismissed.
What did he do?
He waves his hand for the staff to be dismissed.
Gotcha.
I am so glad to have guests after so many years. It's very refreshing.
I suppose it would likely be very boring doing nothing for several years. But
Oh no, we've gotten fat and lazy, but some more than others. He looks to an armchair at the corner of a very poorly elf that it hasn't actually left, even though she was dismissed. She's like, oh, fuck off. Anywho. Eat, relax. Shop's open. It's only about noon now. You need anything else of me or the rest of your staff? Feel free to ask us anything. If you don't mind, as he stands up, I will retire to my room. Been a lot of emotions over the last hour or so.
I imagine so. Thank you for.
I am pleased and proud to have you back, Celeste. He kind of nods off, kind of walks out, and you can hear a slight as he leaves. It's like the whimper, a little like runny nose kind of sound.
Mm-hmm.
If you're all eating, talking, the chunky elf is still in the corner. She goes, "He loves you dearly, darling.
What'd you say?
He loves you dearly."
Yes, and it's easy enough to see, but.
My name is Margaret. If you don't mind me sitting here a little longer to catch my breath, that would be much appreciated, ma'am. But if you request my leave, I will go.
No, you can stay as long as you'd like.
Oh, thank you. And she finally fully relaxes, just fucking She was keeping some kind of composure in this chair. And just like a short couple seconds later, huh?
I guess I'll look to my compatriots, and say, let us finish eating first, and then we can discuss other matters later.
Yes, no, maybe. Is everybody just eating like quietly?
I guess.
Since like all of, like the fancy people, I'm just shoving food in my mouth now. I'm
Oh,
just fucking...
cool. Everybody's left. Goku eating, just fucking like.
Exactly.
So everything goes quiet for like a second.
My mouth and pulling out the bone clean.
The hermit blushes.
Yes.
I'm going to look at him like annoyed look.
What? You're not in here anymore. I'm hungry.
That doesn't mean you have to be a blob.
Fine. I guess I'll slow down a bit. I guess I'll slow down a little bit while eating.
As you guys kind of hear outside, as he slows down, you hear as the homeless guy is just drinking a gravy boat. Just,
Not the gulps.
You want some?
No.
Too bad. It's a fine, tasty beverage.
I fucking hiccups. I fucking love the hermit, dude. Fuck.
Hashtag comic relief, am I right?
Oh my gosh. At this point, Zoe's just gonna look up and be like, "None of this was rabbit, right? Right? We're good."
As the hermit pushes someone to the floor and you hear clattering.
Oh. Okay.
Just staring at you. A thumbs up, like, I got you.
Oh, I fucking love this guy. I'm so
As it crashes down, you hear, oh, what's happened?
Just
I'm going to look at the hermit guy and say, since you made that mess, you are going to...
What?
What are you... I said I'm going to look at the hermit. He put something on the floor, right? Like,
He pushes a fucking plate of something on the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him, since you made that mess, you can be the one to clean it.
He like looks at you and his eyes like shed a little bit and the smile across his face is like through his beard. He slowly like sinks under the table.
oh god, he's gonna eat it.
Should we be concerned?
As you hear,
I think we should be concerned.
the out of sight slurping.
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, honestly, don't question it. Oh, hiccups, fuck.
As he says, this is getting in the way. He puts a plate on like a silver saucer back on the table.
I'm gonna drink like a half a gallon of water to get these hiccups to fuck off.
Cool.
Because at least you guys can fake it. This guy just has no sensor. His sensor was just like holding in the angst to not eat or while the fancy people were in there originally. Like just the vibrations of fucking poor guy going supernova. And then gravy boat time.
Yeah, no, I'm concerned. Zill is very concerned. She's looking around like, is anyone? No one's gonna question. Okay.
I'm just gonna look over at her and just. We've seen him do worse. We've seen him do better. Learn to not be surprised by this man.
You hear Tara kind of like come out of the fruit. He danced with a possum.
Excuse me?
It was late one night and he danced with a possum. We were in the middle of the ocean. I don't know where he got a possum from.
Probably the
fucking-
same place he got the
hold on.
shroom powder.
Oh. a whole ass possum. I don't know where he got it from. Is there a possum on our ship? I have no idea.
Was it alive?
I actually kind of hope it was.
Because if it was alive, then that brings up more questions. If it's dead, he had it in his pocket.
No, definitely making noises. They didn't sound like very pleased noises. They were noises.
Well, we'll investigate the ship later.
I have alarm over the ship. I'm pretty sure I would notice a possum, like, wouldn't that?
The thing is,
Possums
if
are
it's
crafty.
already on the ship, it wouldn't trigger the alarm unless it left the ship.
No, alarm is just any. I think is it technically.
It's anything that crosses the alarm.
Yeah, I think they crossed the
Yeah.
alarm.
So it would only be if it left the ship.
Or came onto the ship while it had alarm up.
The other
no,
night he
it
was
would be
naked
like-
looking at the moon.
Hold
I
on,
need to
this-
stop staying up late.
This would be best. But hold on. Alarm is like an area, or you can do an area.
No, it is a line. It is a line to cross. You can literally step over alarm.
What?
Yeah. It literally is a thread.
Well, no, it says it can do an area.
Yeah, you can put it around an area.
Larger than a 20-foot cube, so like the perimeter of it.
Yeah. Spells don't work how you think they do sometimes, Cody. Now, given I don't think it's visible.
No, it is invisible.
Yeah, so I mean, unless you have true sight, you're not gonna see that shit. So most people aren't gonna start like goose stepping over where they fucking go. Like, hope there's not a fucking a tripwire here.
We gotta start teaching them to start placing claymores.
Well, that doesn't make sense though, because it says if it enters the area, touches or enters the area. So if it's in the area, it would be touching it. No.
Not the way I've understood it. We can get a ruling though.
I don't know, because
I was gonna say, you are the DM, you are the ruling.
And if I can find everything, I'll keep it. But I've understood it's like a detection line, like a string.
I mean, if it was that, wouldn't it say around? It would be like, I don't know, because area in my mind is like a plane or whatever, and touching that would be touching any point within the plane, not just the circumference or perimeter. At least that's what I would think.
Why are we like debating if a fucking possum's gonna be able to trip wire?
Well, at this point, it's more just how a fucking alarm works.
You know, we can worry about it later.
Yeah. Yeah, we can worry about it later.
So the way it's worded is a tiny or large creature touches or enters the warded area.
larger.
Oh, it is larger. Okay, the we will set off the alarm. It gives examples like doors and window frames. Like it's not really talking about like an open area. It doesn't look like.
But it does also say
Yeah.
that it has an area. I don't know.
The alarm spells word open-endedly for the DM's convenience. Thanks, Master.
I mean, I can understand, kind of, but it's also annoying that everything is so open-ended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of it is like the DM's rule. We'll do this later. We'll do this. I'm not gonna deal with this anything right now, but we'll do this between sessions. We'll come up with an actual ruling for this campaign. It's never been an issue up to now, so. Anyways, that's just how my past teams have always dealt with it as a line. So, but I can make my own ruling. Anyways, so. As you guys are talking, you didn't notice him, but he's now just sitting back at the table, just looking forward.
Who?
The hermit.
Okay.
Just being quiet.
I'm gonna kind of stop. Just look. You get over there, bud.
Yeah, but things have happened. I wish not to talk about them, though. I'm sorry, Lady
Oh.
Z.
Oh my gosh.
Just one, as one tear leaves his eye.
I'm gonna be very panicky, and yeah.
As any good rabbit should in this situation.
Mhm.
All right. So, anyways, as lunch goes on, Z's now like constantly watching the hermit at the corner of his eye. That man is not moving an inch. Like he's not even swaying. He's just steady.
Can I hide behind somebody?
Karn maybe.
Yeah.
I'm fucking massive.
This man in his tiny clothing. There is a point you guys hear like an audible as just the back spine of this petticoat, just this coat of his just rips.
I'm gonna say I've eaten like.
It's a lot easier moving now.
I'm gonna say that I've eaten like 3 plates full of food, and I'm just gonna stop at that.
Fucking rookie numbers.
Fuck it, I'm going for 5.
So
Oh,
after you guys finish eating, like rubbing your stomachs, whatever you may be at this point, scared for your life. Either way, a couple of the maids walk back.
For your life.
A couple of the maids walk back out like, "Oh, have you guys had your fill? Would you like anything extra? More dessert by chance?" As you hear like the little tiny. No, I'm good.
Desserts. What desserts were there?
There was a fruit cobbler that she's kind of sleeping in.
What else? Is there any,
There was like meringue pies and some little tart pastries. And
any sort of pudding or anything?
if you would like to be pudding, there will be pudding.
Oh yeah, some more of this pudding. This is good.
We have more in the fridge. How much would you like, sir? Would you like a little bowl or?
Kind of like start counting on my fingers to get 3 more bowls.
Three more bowls like this, and she kind of points to a little like souffle cup.
No, bigger.
Big,
no,
big.
just 3 of those.
3 of these. Oh, okay. She brings back 3 of them, just these little tiny, like egg sized snack
Oh, where
dessert
that
bowls.
Small?
Yeah, they're little
Yeah,
souffle things.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
want
but
more.
those. I thought you were talking about the little ramekins that are like. But like, if you're talking about like the size of an egg.
Yeah, the little egg things. Dessert to me like a palate cleanser, like to get a little taste of sweet. If you want like a fucking bowl,
3. I want 3 bowls.
You want
I-
soup bowls of
I will let the chefs know one moment, sir. She's gonna leave. I will leave these here for you though as a palate teaser. Then she kind of rushes back to the kitchen. We need 3 bowls.
I'm just gonna like kind of scoop them out with my finger, just kind of look at it, just kind of eat it.
There's a moment where you see like a chef lean his head out with the thing, and she points at him. He goes, you can absolutely go, oh. It's big in. As he comes out with 2 big bowls, he comes out with one that same size. These to your liking, sir. And they're
Yes,
like
it is. Thank you.
like half a bowling ball size bowl.
Holy
Yes,
shit.
it is. Thank you very much.
All right, enjoy. Would you like him souffled?
Souffled?
Yes, with fire.
You mean flambéed?
Yes, you are correct. That is me being dum. It's like the flambéed.
Why is my mic not picking up? Okay. I'm kind of like staring for a second. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? I mean, yes, sure. Excuse my
As
language.
he reaches in, grits like this fucking like little like circular disc, and goes whispers something into it. As you see like heat just start radiating off of it, as he like starts going over your over the pool balls, like there you go, sir. Hot.
As he gets done with it, I'm gonna look up a card. Could you do that?
I'm just gonna look over at the chefs and just go, With the right equipment, of course.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna very angrily wink towards Val.
These are very helpful tools for chefs. They're slightly charred and.
Think for a second. Oh, I mean, you are a chef, aren't you?
Not a chef, more so a chow hall sort of chef, but
Oh.
I've cooked and I cook okay.
While you're here, please come to the kitchen anytime. I'd love to teach you or show you more things if you'd like.
I'd love to.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna like get up very carefully as to not rip the clothes any further.
Okay.
You know what? Make him roll something for this.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Dexterity?
Huh?
Dexterity?
No, I'm gonna say this is a percentile.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you roll under 25, if you roll under 25, you rip something. Higher, you don't.
May the dice be with me, for they are.
All right. So he's kind of already loosened the back of the shirt up a little bit. It's not like the shirt's kind of fine. The pants, he's just making sure the ass end doesn't fall out of it at this point. So he stands up tight. So you kind of hear the occasional like fabric just, beep, and that's about it. Just like a little like ting of one piece of thread.
At this point, I'm just gonna start digging into the pudding.
It is delicious. Best pudding you've had for a while.
And yeah,
You
I'm
know
just
what?
gonna.
Or sorry, the best pudding you've had in the last 20 minutes.
I'm gonna look and start. Hey, you want some love?
Sure. I would love some. Kind of grabs. She grabs one of the tiny cups that you've had. Just eating that.
Oh, you can have more. I'm not stingy.
I don't need any more. Enjoy your soup bowls.
Got it.
A serving bowls at this point.
As occasionally she'll like reach up and like kind of wipe something off your face. Or wipe something off her own face from the side that you're sitting on.
No, since Celeste like got mad at me for not eating like with manners, I'm still eating with manners. Like I'm taking it slow. But
Oh,
still,
I was imagining
I'm still
Tarzan when he was eating that bowl of soup.
No, I'm still taking it like slow, but I'm like getting big spoons. So I'm making sure it's like not big enough where like it'll get on the side of my face here. So like I'm still eating like I'm fat, but I'm being careful about it.
Got you. Let's see. Hang on a second. Well, I know I've seen the picture of it. Whatever. Anyways,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So after you guys are full to the brim, Karn, I guess you head back to your room to kind of get undressed.
I'm gonna head to the kitchen.
Oh. All right, cool. We'll get back to you in a minute then. As the rest, you kind of the rest of the day to do what you want, and nothing is gone yet. But you probably need to think about a plan at this point to see what you got to do to finish what y'all came here for. Karn, what are you doing in the kitchen?
I'm just gonna go to where the chefs were who offered to quote unquote teach me.
Ah, welcome.
Before we start, I must ask, what is y'all's thoughts of magic?
If it serves a purpose, yes.
Say, for instance, heating magic.
Kind of useful. And then I thought it was kind of useful, yeah.
I'm just gonna nod and just keep myself quiet.
The only thing I've ever seen is magic isn't able to be very easily manipulated for certain heats. It's one boom or no boom.
I see. Well, it's safe to say mine is far less from a boom, far more to a sizzle.
Oh, I do know wizards that use heat metal. They have bowls that have heat metal on it to keep stuff warm.
I see. I might have to try that one day.
But if it works and doesn't harm the delicate balance of foods, then I'm all for it.
Is there
No.
like a regular stove style thing?
Yeah, many of them. There's
Are
like
any of them,
four. There's,
actively on / still hot.
just one or two that are still hot. They're obviously like they've scooped some of the coals out, and you're kind of just getting radiant heat from the cast iron at the moment.
Okay.
Because they've shut them down until dinner time. Well, you'll have to come back when we're actually cooking dinner, so we can show you some techniques.
That would be a good idea. I'm
Let's-
more so cooking in bulk than cooking in precision.
You can make the soup then.
You can make the soup.
That sounds good to me. It's free work.
That's all if you like. You are, the mistress's guests. You don't have to work if you do not want to.
It's always good to have something to do.
Quick question: have we noticed any sort of like guards or anything like that?
Inside the manor?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Kind of the staff, I guess you consider as guards, but one of them's currently asleep in the dining room, so I don't know how good guards they are. So, anyways, the rest of you guys, what are y'all doing besides eating or finishing y'all's the food?
I guess I'm gonna start like kind of exploring the manor.
Okay. Celeste?
And I'm gonna take Sarah with me.
Of
We're gonna
course.
explore together. 100%.
I guess I'll tell pretty much everyone before they leave that. Feel free to look around the manor for a bit, but I think we should get back together to discuss future plans when we have a chance.
Good to me.
All right.
And try not to put too much on that. Just in general. While looking at the hermit.
He's just not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Still not moving.
Still not moving.
Later.
Actually. Hang on. Nah. I will actually sit out and build this mansion at some point.
Oh gosh. Cool.
You guys will probably spending some time here.
Yeah.
So you guys exploring, probably take a walk through the gardens at some point. A large glass domed top caps this room. Celeste looking around as you explore. Just memories flooding back your childhood. The family you had, seeming like distant echoes in these hallways. Everything here has some kind of memory. The time you knocked over a suit of armor that's adorning the walls, and tried to hide in the pile of armor. Your dad found you. Of course, the other time that you decided to take the armor apart because you thought the armor was interesting. To the time you again took apart a grandfather clock just to see how it worked. A lot of destruction was in your past. But your father never got mad at you. In fact, he kind of ushered, egged on these adventurous, encouraged these adventurous thoughts. Even when he allowed you went to college and went to university, he allows you to not take business, but to look at more mechanical side of things. Very supportive of your hobbies and interests. Mother was always reading a book or tending to the garden, which even though it still currently looks beautiful, something seems a little bit dull and lackluster currently in its current state. Like it's more methodical instead of every planet having their own thought process and own likes and dislikes, like your mother thought.
Mm-hmm.
Water features seeming just a tad off, the sound not hitting as it used to. As just feeling the sun's like just slightly off the top as the rays and warmth, hit touching your skin and your clothing. Eventually you will, I guess, wander up to your old sleeping chambers, your room, passing your other adventuring party members along the way. If you do want to talk to them, you can.
Not until we all get back together.
Yeah.
As me and Sarah pass her, I'm just gonna kind of nod to her.
If she notices, she notices.
Yeah. Well, I'll assume I notice, and I will nod back.
Z, what are you doing? Are you exploring the house with them?
It's okay with Niam. I feel like we're probably doing something, maybe like admiring the garden. If that's okay with you, Niam.
No.
Yeah.
So, Karn's being showed around the kitchen at the moment. They are exploring the gardens and other aspects of this house. The other two groups, as Celeste wondering, she's kind of by herself. The hermit's still sitting in place. Tara's kind of like waving her hands in front of like, hello.
Is he still crying?
No, just not crying, just staring straight forward, like almost like not blinking.
Wait, what? Is it because he ate the rabbit, or is it because he saw something?
He feels shame for eating the rabbit.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Oh my god, I want to say something, but I can't. No,
I can believe it if I need to.
I'm not gonna say it. Well, not as an ear. It's slightly inappropriate.
Oh my god.
You already saw someone got castrated.
Is this a eating rabbit joke?
Yeah.
Ah.
Hey, no, definitely for a second.
Go ahead.
Dude, just fucking say it. Like, she can see this shit on free, on the internet for free, if she will add the inkling.
Fine. I guess you could say that the hermit knows how to eat rabbit now.
I think that I would like to pass away.
Okay. Okay. I love that because the way your character's standing, it got quiet for a second. All of a sudden, you just lit up. I think I would like to pass away. That's a clip.
No.
Anyways, eventually after a while of wandering around, you guys eventually all kind of find Celeste's room where she's currently just kind of walking around, admiring all of the old stuff. It's like a time capsule. Nothing's been touched, nothing's been moved. As you all eventually stop at her doorway and see what's happening.
So I'm just gonna look in and be like, you okay in there, Celeste?
I'm fine, yes. Let's see, I think it's been long enough. Why don't we all get together and discuss our plan?
Sounds good to me. I guess where we gonna go? Back down to the dining room. We gonna stay up here? What?
There's a dining room. There's actually an office that her father used for business years ago. There's her bedroom. Pick a room.
Is there a lot of seats in the office?
There's some. There's a large desk. There's a couch, a couple of chairs. Like he held business meetings in here.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go to the sitting room so there's enough room for everyone instead.
Okay. Back to the original sitting room.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, y'all back in the same room that y'all been in a couple times, at least once before now. Um, as Celeste takes her throne. Rest of you sit wherever you feel most comfortable. Celeste, you got the floor.
Make sure the door is closed and everything.
Okay.
But so I'll just open up saying. So we should probably discuss everything that we should be planning to do while in the city.
I mean, we still have to find out why Tyrion was here.
I believe so. Out of character again.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, the letter we found that he was talking about had like this symbol or something for. Or
No,
the
you
letter
looking
said
through the book is where you recognize the little the stem symbol.
Yeah, and that's the family.
The family
of
yeah.
Coop family.
Mm-hmm.
So, the book of the fruits that we found that in the encyclopedia of fruits, however we want to call it, one of the fruits was almost completely censored. However, they did have the family symbol of the Coop, same family that.
What fruit was it? What?
I don't know. Was it the name censored as well?
Basically, the whole page was redacted besides the way the fruit looked.
I don't know which fruit. It was almost completely censored. The only thing is that I saw the image of the fruit. Everything else was pretty much redacted.
Huh. All right.
But other than the actual image of the fruit, the only other thing on the page that was comprehensible was the family symbol of the Coop family, which, if you remember, is also the family that. What would be the best word for this? Owned, bought, Lady Z.
Yeah. Yes. All of that.
Yeah. I guess we know where to go next.
Yeah, considering that the letter from Taryn mentioned a powerful. What did it say? A powerful ally.
Powerful ally, yes.
Yeah, mentioned a powerful ally. That would be most likely who it is mentioning that they're meeting up with or working with, as Coop family is fairly powerful within the city. One of the more powerful families, even, if not the most. So all things lead back to them, I suppose, with both Taryn and Lady Z. We would likely need to look into them some more. We probably need to find someone to get information from. Would I, out of character again, would I know of any like information brokers or anything like that, or rumors of anyone like that?
You aren't too much part of the underbelly of this city.
Yeah.
You do know the place where you always found all your other information was the large library in the actual college.
Okay, I was looking.
Oh, then we also still need to figure out whatever that being was that was in the dream, whatever we were in.
Yeah. Hopefully, the library may have something on that. But
besides shady underdeals that you weren't really part of that world.
Yeah.
Well, we can get information. We're looking for information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to maybe pull some strings?
It's a possibility.
You were with Lady Z in her mind for how many years? How long?
3. I think, but ex-criminal still connected, kinda ish, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You probably know at least some sigils.
Sure.
I mean,
no, I doubt Lady Z would have ever been in the actual city proper to even know where
I mean, I was also a slave for a bit, so I feel like I might know something, but at the same time, not really.
Would I know like a general area of the city where stuff like that may be going on? Like not like I guess not the slums, but like just rumors of don't go around this area. There's bad stuff, something like that. I guess.
Roll me a history check.
History.
Yeah.
17.
17. You vaguely remember in your early teens your father mentioning something about basically staying away from the docks at night. You're not quite sure, like the smaller docks at night, you're not quite sure what he meant, but it always had that air of like shady dealings. Again, you weren't too far, so you're just kind of like bringing up memories from your past. So, maybe if you go out there at a certain time of night, maybe you'll find some information.
Going around the shitty areas. So, what was there? The smaller docks, you said?
Yeah, small docks, which are like the south, like southeast or southwest.
Those.
Yeah. Yeah, he's over here.
I do recall. Yeah. I do recall the smaller set of docks on the western side is not exactly a at least at night was not exactly a place to be. I don't know if that would be the best place to look for someone to buy information from, though look around that area and see if we may find.
Yeah. So. And I mean, honestly, probably just pulling your name and your weight around might actually help out some as well, depending on how much attention you want to grab.
I'd rather not grab too much attention, but
yeah, that's what I was figuring. That's why I put it that way.
Yeah.
Like,
This group
could
already
work,
draws a
but
lot
it's
of
not
attention.
suggested, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, something like that. You guys would like?
I wonder. Can I guess I'll say everyone. I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna see if I can find Mr. Barnold.
All right. Yeah, he's kind of directing certain staff, kind of getting rooms ready, new bedding put on as you find him. Not very hard to find the man. Oh, Lady Coward. Is everything okay?
Yes. I just had some questions.
Shoot.
Is there like anyone near us, like maids?
There's multiple natives walking nearby, whatever.
Could we speak in private for a moment?
Oh, of course. Do I mean to dismiss them or just us go somewhere?
Let's just go somewhere just for a moment.
Understood. Lead the way.
Yes, and I guess I'll just take them to the sitting room where we all were.
Okay. Bring him downstairs. Oh, hello everyone. When did y'all had slunk off to? How may I help? As you close it, close the door behind him.
I was wondering.
Oh,
I'm honestly not sure if you even know something like this. Being out of the city for so long, I would like to get information. I was wondering if you may know, I guess, know of any information brokers or sellers or anything like that.
well, I would be remiss if I didn't say I advise staying away from that kind of stuff, but if you must, I know if you're looking for information outside the city, a lot of the dock workers or hands are more into the shady side of things. I know most of them probably do gambling or betting or just other things of that sorts. Maybe even drug deals. If you're looking for more of the inner city gossip, may I suggest something a little more unorthodox? Yes, you could probably go to some of the shops and ask them questions. On the early mornings, every couple of, like twice a week or so, I don't remember what days they meet up, but there is, the feather hats, the feather caps. It's basically just a group of old ladies that get together and gossip and have tea and quilts. I know it sounds boring, but those old bats, they will let the gossip fly. I went one time and found things out about my mother that I would have never guessed. It was very eye-opening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know? Say, might be able to ask the dock workers, like you mentioned, about any unusual guests to the city. Who would be the best house?
Unusual guests. That you might be able to. Lady Cowwood, are you positive you want to get into this?
I believe so.
Yes, ma'am. I don't want to just get you back to lose you again. Stay away from the main docks. If you would like something more that side, the auction house near the small piers, normally where the weapon smuggling, drug running, slaving comes into the port.
Sorry. There.
And I those are bad men. They deal with that. And most of them have the guards paid off in that section of town. My God, it's been years since I've been to that area. Myself, it's not somewhere I want to visit. It's still a nice neighborhood. It's just things can. It's a different guards watch over there. Let's put it that way. Over here we have the Royal Guard, and as you get closer and closer to the barracks, it becomes small platoon leaders running it, or a single person running a garrison. It's a lot harder. It's a lot easier to bribe off one person than an entire Congress. But lo and behold, even that happens. As he takes a seat on the couch, like kind of scooches between Val and Karn, just.
I'm sitting beside Sarab, I'm not sitting beside Karn.
No, then just kind of scoots between you, the armchair, and you.
And welcome back. Just kind of give him a small pat on the shoulder.
Yes.
I know this may be a strange question, but in the shady areas, how often would kids be playing at night?
What?
I've heard word that in the more shady of areas, if there's kids out, it tends to be a safe time. People won't risk making a problem in front of people who tend not to keep their mouth shut.
Depends on how good the parents are. I mean, I even see people in this neighborhood walk around at night in the wee hours of the morning. Though I try to be in bed by 9 a.m. have an early morning, so I don't see too much of the nightlife. So I really wouldn't know how to answer that question.
Barnes is just nodding.
Very peculiar one, but I understand the thought process. Lady Cowwood, what? May I ask you a question then?
Of course.
What are you into now? 'Cause these are some very odd questions, especially you running with a let's just say a sailing crew.
Not really sure how to describe it, but we know of. Let's just say that we've been attacked before by someone we believe dealing with Coop family. That we believe currently.
He's gonna kind of hang his head down. At some point, put his hands behind his head.
Although I don't think they actually knew my identity at the time. I was rained on chance, really, but
You should know as well as anyone as me. You never know what that family knows.
true.
They have their hands so deep in every facet of our economy, our lives, the underbelly, that you never know what they have. Hell, it came out while you were gone that they pretty much own the whole college, not just the Coop wing. So there's even some that are basically getting degrees and accreditations just because of the college's name, but nobody really knows if what they're being taught is proper.
Mm-hmm. But
Again, the fifth seems to have revitalized his family, but I don't know again what that entails. Celeste, I do not want to see you go down the same path. I don't want to see.
You don't want to see her die, is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Don't worry, we won't let that happen. I'm kind of like tap my arms. I'm very strong.
I was not blessed with kids of my own. So Celeste, she's like a daughter to me. I understood when she left. I was just praying all these years she was safe, and to see her come back, it's a blessing.
thank you, but I don't think I can let the Coop family get away with what they've been doing. And there's a lot that even you don't know about that they've been doing. At least under the fourth. I don't know about the fifth, but fourth I know is at the very least involved with horrific things.
Yes, I understand. That's kind of like wipes his eyes. Kind of looks there around your colleagues. I sense they are very strong. Just hope they're strong enough.
Yes. Chill out. Thank you again for your help and for everything.
No, thank you. You've given me hope again. Seeing your face. Now I must compose myself as the gentleman I am. Excuse me. As he walks away with a brisk step to him through the door. And closes it behind him.
So, what time is it currently? I'm guessing like a little afternoon, maybe like 1:30 or
1:30, 2 o'clock, around that area.
How long will it take to get to that auction house?
The auction house?
Yeah.
A couple of hours, probably.
Wait, where is the auction house? Is it this up here? Whatever that building is.
The shady
Oh,
side
it's
of
that.
town.
Where I'm pinging?
Okay, I see it. I see it. All right, look at the peak ping, because the other one's kind of not blending in too well with that.
It also drags your screen if you're not fully zoomed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So 2
It's-
hours.
it's all the way there, but there's no way to get around this. Like, you remember this was a big thing back when you were a kid, but like there used to be a bridge over this little area where this the waterfall is going to the bay.
Mm-hmm.
Until like I think it was Coop the Third or something like that, basically garnered this waterway and took down the bridge.
So which one's their estate? Like, what is their house? The Coop house, whatever.
Right on the waterfall. That one.
Right by the waterfall. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
The only place with their own personal ship right outside their house.
Yeah.
Quite a
Oh, yeah,
sizable
that
ship too.
Sizable ship.
So where is Celeste's family ship at?
Not here.
Okay. Okay.
It is dealing with trading needs of the New World.
Okay.
That's the common knowledge, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um.
because what y'all have to do is literally walk all the way around this bay area. I guess y'all could actually take your ship across.
And just park in the other docks.
Yeah. Pay someone with a smaller vessel because yours, given it is smaller, it probably would be a little bit more annoying to make like the big turns in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, with y'all's current was a 30-minute walk to where you are now. So 30
About
an
an hour to
hour.
get back to the ship.
Yeah, about 2 hours. It's about 40 minutes to get back to the ship, and then probably if you get a little dinghy or something to go across, probably cut that time down to like 15-20 minutes to cross, so like an hour this way.
An hour.
Because it's not uncommon for little like small vessels to like go across these little waters just to get places faster.
Yeah. Let's see. That would bring us. We'd only get there. It'd be fairly late in the day. Well, I guess not late day, but
It would get us there, what, like 3-ish?
3, 4 o'clock, and we just had to sit around there for a few hours, so we wouldn't get back till like nightfall. And from what we know, nightfall comes early in this because city's inside of a mountain, so like the mountain will cover up the sun a lot sooner.
well, we don't necessarily have to stay until nightfall. Maybe. Because if it's the auction house, I would imagine there'd be. I don't know. With the auction house, I guess would. I guess I'll just put it up to the group. What do you all think? Should we try and go over to the auction house now, see if we can get any information, or wait a bit longer, or till the next day?
I'm really fine with either. I guess it's up to the rest of the crew.
I mean, if it's okay, I'd like to stay here. I don't really feel like going out and about. It's Taro pipe up.
Yeah, yes, that's always fine as well.
And I'll stay as well. Gotta keep these two in check. Kind of looking at between her and the hermit, which you guys can just kind of see him through the crack of the door, still sitting in that same spot. The dishes in a radius of him have not been cleaned up, just because none of the maids want to get like close to him.
Do we see like the plates are still there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sigh, kind of shake my head, and get up, and I guess I'm gonna walk in there and start picking up the plates.
He said, as you start picking up, he's gonna grab your arm. I must live with what I did. Leave it.
But they have to clean this area.
Shh. Finger to mouth. Shh. Shh.
I guess I'll just put it back down and walk away. Then just all right, fuck it, out of my hands. I'm done.
Let me grieve.
What is he grieving, bro? What?
He's ashamed.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
ashamed for eating the rabbit that fell on the floor.
He's more mad. He's
Or
more
that
mad that
he
he.
pushed.
He's more mad that he enjoyed it so much.
Oh!
Eating your kind.
Please.
I'm done. I'm done.
The sound of absolute shock.
Hashtag gravy sounds.
Go, go.
Anyways,
Fucking this hermit has caused us so many problems, but he also caused so much.
you fucking just said you want to join the group? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah,
It's your fault, Val.
yeah. Basically, fair enough. Can't argue
What
that.
the?
Yeah, no, the old hermit's only part of the group because I asked him to be.
One
Okay.
time, no convincing was needed. That's it.
So this is his fault.
It's always Val's
I
fault.
see.
You'll learn that soon enough.
Yes, very, very, very fair analysis. Not gonna lie.
Either that or somebody who's not here anymore.
Yeah. One of the two. Throw a Bitcoin, you'll hit one.
No, it'll land and it'll pick. You'll hit them with it.
I'll roll a d4 and divide it in half.
But I'm gonna wait till we meet up and then just occasionally drop a D4 as you're walking barefooted.
Lord.
I'm going to step on it and look at you and just continue to shove my foot onto it.
No, you
Okay, so
won't.
get a metal one.
Understood. Sharp corners.
I'm actually so fucking ready for this weekend though.
Anywho, I'll give y'all the itinerary after session. Anywho, so what you want to do? You want to spend the night? You want to wait? There's no rush to leave the city. I mean, currently.
Yeah, I guess we'll spend the night.
Oh,
No, you're going like to camp out or?
I guess we're gonna stay in the house, aren't we?
What was his name? The magic item shop guy. What was his name? What was it? Did I write it?
It
Rain.
was a very human name.
Gunsmith name.
Fuck it, his name's Gerald.
Kalishnikov.
Kalishnikov?
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally thought Maker the AK. Kalishnikov. Good.
Automatic Kalashnikov.
How do you spell?
Hey, are you saying he can make a magic AK? An enchanted AK?
It is KALASHNIKOV.
Yeah, I got it. I looked it up.
Hang on.
When did he said it would be what, tomorrow? Did he say like what time?
He said 2 days, so yesterday, today, tomorrow should be ready.
Tomorrow? What?
He didn't really give a time.
Just always go around like noon, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Uh,
Pick one.
Yeah, we could probably try and leave. I think we could go over there tomorrow, and on the way we can stop by Kalishnikov and see if the all-purpose tool is ready.
Oh, by the way, where is the mart area? The fucking not mart area, fucking merchant area, whatever.
The merchant area or where the magic shop is?
Like the magic shop, yeah. That building?
Yep.
Okay.
The only reason to get so long to his house or to her house because she had to like go this way, go down, go up. Not like a straight route. These people really want you to be able to look at all their houses and property as you walk by.
No, I'm doing parkour over the houses.
Oh no.
Just running through the alleys.
Actually, here, we're gonna pause for 1 second.
Oh,
Yeah.
great, the executions.
Yeah, it was Makarov, not Kalishnikov, Makarov. So, write his name down, please. I had to double check that one.
Did you just go check the previous video?
Yes, I did. At 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 18 seconds, it was Makarov. How the hell did Makarov know you?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Wait, no, that's not.
Yeah, same thing.
Well,
Same idea.
yeah.
Anyways, and we're back. Had to double check lore.
I mean, that's a good point of recording them.
It really is, yeah. Because I'm like, fuck, what I name this thing? Because sometimes I just call it names off the top of my head. And I'm like, shit. Probably should write this down, but if the party doesn't remember, oh well.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see. Okay, so what are y'all's planning for the evening then?
I guess just kind of hang around and continue exploring the manor.
Okay.
I would like to get wasted.
There are plenty of liquor cabinets. In fact, if you were to ask around, there is a wine cellar.
Who do I ask for that?
Anyone.
Okay, but I just asked like a random maid. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Not to be a burden or anything, but I heard is there mayhap some is there a wine cellar around here?
Yes, of course. Would you like me to go bring up a vintage for you, or how would you kind of brand you like, or year of make?
Oh,
size.
I'll take anything. You know, how about you bring out like 5 of them? Do you have anything stronger?
Her face is gonna drop when you say you see 5. All right. And I'll see if there's any fermented mead or anything stronger down there, ma'am. Please make way to your sitting area, and I will bring your bottles. Is this for you and your crew? I'm guessing.
Oh, no, it's just me.
Jesus.
Huh. And she turns around and starts walking. She's almost making sure you don't see where she goes.
Thank you.
It takes probably 15 minutes, but she comes up with this like picnic basket of just bottles. All right. We have a Merlot, Cabaret. These are 60-year-old bottles of wine. We have Elven Brew. I found in the back. It's postmarked 200 years ago.
Oh.
So I'm not quite sure how long this has actually been in the estate's possessions. And then I found this, and she kind of holds it kind of like a bottle of a John P. So if you would like something not so great, but I don't know why we have that. Jim Beam ripoff. John Bean.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't even need a cup. I would just
why I didn't bring one. I've heard of. Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
If you need of assistance, let us know. And she kind of slides a bucket near you. All right. Have a pleasant evening. Occasionally just come, just throw a couple towels near you. Just
I'm gonna start drinking just out the bottle.
You gonna start with the Elven Brew first?
Yup.
Figured. If you do see this, Celeste, you know this is something that your dad only brought out on like when a business deal was signed. I'm gonna need you to make me a Constitution saving throw pretty fast.
Hold on.
Within the first hour of drinking.
Not even.
within the first half a bottle.
Ooh, my constitution. Okay, so right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
See, she's holding in there. Okay, you're starting to feel it, but you are holding in. You're holding up so far. As you get a little flushed, flushed red cheeks, you know, you start to feel the
Yes.
heat.
Ooh, heat, you say?
God, she's about to strip. I don't like this.
Yes.
No, not strip. We're not. No, I'm not stripping.
He's gonna cuddle the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
As you see another kind of person sees one of the other butlers kind of see what you're doing. He says, "Oh, I found my intrusion, ma'am." As he kind of walks over to the stereophone, is what it's called, I think. He says, "I know when I have a long day, I like to." He kind of looks at he's looking at tubes of something you can't see what it is. Here we go. So he plops it back on there and cranks it up a few times. You start hearing like a nice melodic tune, a little bit kind of jazzy coming through the megaphone. That should set the mood for you, ma'am. Enjoy yourself. As he walks away.
Oh my gosh.
That
Thank you
man
so-
understands how to have a good drink.
Yes. I mean, I have a plan. I don't think I'm gonna execute it though.
Oh no,
Are you-
execute it. Do it.
Celeste,
No,
no.
You said something about it, you're gonna do it.
I mean, it's probably a good idea that Celeste said no.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to see if Celeste is in this situation currently. Could it sound like you guys broke for the evening?
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on the balcony with Sarah, just some random balcony, just kind of look it up.
They're definitely random balconies. Celeste, what are you doing?
I was going to go to my father's office and see if I can find any. Just look for documents or anything that might be important. But
Oh yeah, definitely. Give me a second with you, okay? Cause there's some stuff to go over in here.
Yep.
Karn, what you doing, bud?
I'm just gonna head back to the room where my chainmail's at.
All right, get something a little more color. There's a large robe waiting for you as well. There's a little note on it that says like, "Hope this will fit you better." Ran to the store and got it picked up for you. It's a large, just slate gray robe, and it's big. It's actually probably a little too big for you.
Perfect.
Oversized, fluffy robe. You've gone from this like really too tight to like almost like this like tiger's mane of a robe around your neck now. You now look like oh, what's that picture? Hang on. God, I always see this picture and I think of this.
Do I look like the Tiger King? Is that what you're about to say?
No.
Good.
These from My Love Story. Anyways, I'll find it later on for you. But it's just like this is really, really large puffy coat on you, essentially. Anyways, yeah, what you doing? Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
Hear you now.
Yes.
Can you still hear me?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Well, what's going on?
Hear you.
What are you doing right now? Like everybody's kind of split up. Some people are drinking, some people are reliving their childhood, other people are just cuddling on a porch. One man is getting super comfy.
Oh, sleeping.
Okay, she has found somewhere comfy to curl up. It has been a long couple of days for her, this woman.
She got kidnapped by pirates, and then I guess again kidnapped by less evil pirates, but still pirates.
I'm asleep because I gotta go
Oh,
sleep in a few minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, I posted in our chat the picture I was thinking of, Karn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anywho. Alright, well, Nana, it's okay if you skip out. It's fine. I'll run you as an NPC if you'd like.
I told you were an NPC, bruh.
Damn.
Leave me alone.
Anyways, curl up, take yourself a cat nap. You have a great night, alright?
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Can I?
She disappears from the screen. Alright. So, Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around your father's study, you see a lot of legal folders of like trade agreements that we had. Some of which are actually still being kept up by Barney.
Mm-hmm.
Or Barry, or what the fuck they call him again? Barnaby. Barney. So they're being kept up by him currently. There are, of course, lots of books upon medical records and a lot of even a thing about your family lineage in the library. I would like you to do me an investigation check. Investigation.
Picture.
18. Nice. Okay, great. You actually just passed it.
Nice.
So, as you're looking around, there is a little statue. Statue, kind of like seemed out of place. So you basically picked it up, kind of like, gosh, what's this? And as you pull it, it just sticks to the shelf. You kind of hear a ding as you hear a wire get pulled. With this, you hear tumblers and a bunch of stuff. Like the last time you heard this was the first time you were ever on that blue ship. It's like, shit. As you hear from behind you, his desk, you hear like something open in the desk behind you. Looking around, you'll see there was a flat shelf underneath where the legs would go. Has fallen down. There's some paperwork, a small leather-bound notebook. One of these documents you recognize almost immediately. It is your wedding document. Or your wedding promise. The agreement you had with the Coop family to basically be the Fifth's bride.
I'm gonna look at it and discuss. Disgusting.
The second one is an apology letter.
Mm.
Opening the notebook, you'll notice that it actually says, "To my daughter."
Mm.
And it goes on and on and on about how this was not my choice. I plan on giving this to you before my deathbed. I know you will not forgive me, but please do. For our family did not have a choice in these matters. Goes on to explain how this has been an agreement to even get this land for his grandfather back during the Third's time. This has been a promise for years, for generations at this point, for you in particular.
Oh. Okay.
Wait a minute. Actually, no. Alright, keep going.
Celeste?
Yeah, I was just like, what? Generation as in before I was born generations?
Yep.
Okay, that's concerning.
And he goes on to explain that even your mother and your father were an arranged marriage. Your dad lays it all out in this book, stating that he was under legal precedence that he couldn't even speak about the agreements prior to all this. Explains that his father was just an adventurer before meeting the Coop family and befriending them. He was given these trade routes from the Coop family. basically your family's entire wealth was given to you by the family.
Okay, so that's concerning because if it was specifically for Celeste, that implies rather some timey-wimey, fucky-wucky shit.
Possibly.
Or maybe.
Or not.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with time travel. Just gonna throw it out there now.
Already did.
That's not that deep of time travel. Y'all weren't allowed to change shit.
We
Like,
did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, we did. I did.
No, you think you
Like,
did?
I already pissed off one time. God, let's piss off another.
Nah.
Well, no, I don't. I think that was implied that sword was not from the actual person there. That was just from the moon god guy or whatever gesture.
Maybe, possibly. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, it's got a fucking more. Never mind.
Who knows?
But yeah, if so, does it say it like literally specifically Celeste, or just like
It just mentions his firstborn daughter.
first? Okay, so I was thinking it was meaning like you were meaning like.
It didn't mention you
literally
particularly. He
Celeste.
basically mentioned his firstborn daughter.
Okay.
Just like it like your grandfather promised his firstborn son.
Okay. Okay, I was thinking you were meaning like literally specifically.
No,
Celeste
my bad.
rather than- Okay.
No, just promising you're the lineage.
Gotcha. Wait. So is my father a coop then?
Nope.
Or
No.
okay.
As far as you can tell from, because he didn't go into like too much detail about that in particular.
Mm-hmm.
It just mentioned that arranged marriage between two families, and your mother and father did love each other very much. They grew to love each other, and he was hoping basically if this was to go through, it would be the same for you in the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't like regret your decision. Then he's like, yeah, I don't regret your decision to leave. He mentions he respects it. And that's kind of where it ends.
I guess Celeste is going to be. What would be the best way to describe this? I guess she's gonna look like
Perturbed.
emotional, and then like what?
Perturbed.
Yeah, I guess that would work. And then close her eyes and like take a breath and just
Cheer.
I guess.
Yeah, chair creaks back like any current office chair. Those big leather bound office chairs, yeah.
Yeah. I guess Slash will open her eye then. Is there anything else, or was that all of that?
That's everything that was hidden in that desk. I guess he just assumed you'd be able to find it one day if you ever needed to.
Mm-hmm.
He's always known you're a very smart girl.
I guess I will put it back in the hidden compartment for now. Yeah.
Oh.
And I guess I'll be done for the day and go to sleep.
Okay. Z, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I think good.
Time has not stopped. Time has not stopped.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You should just stuck with the one you rolled.
And lower.
What happened?
She rolled
The
one
carnival
earlier.
was a
Got a-
9.
She got a 9.
Yeah. You said stick with the one you rolled.
Yeah, the one before. Like, if you look before my investigation check, she rolled one already.
Yeah, that was the first one
That
she
was
rolled.
the first one, yeah.
Oh, there was another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
every hour of drinking you have to roll.
Gotcha.
It makes sense that it's going down. Come on now.
Oh yeah. So after you've now polished off a 200-year bottle of liquor, you are feeling like tipsy. You get that double vision. You're like half lidded, just probably getting giggly knowing you and your personality.
Ha ha.
Cringe. Anyways,
Oh, oh, oh.
Probably got
Okay.
called
Fucking
cringe.
cringe. He just got called cringe. How do you feel about it?
like a news reporter.
Oh, I don't think I can show my face ever again.
But anyways,
I've never seen your face.
Your
yeah,
mom.
we've seen her face.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, so you getting flustered? Not I don't want to say flustered. Jesus Christ, I don't want to use that word.
Flustered.
As is your choice if you want to keep going, but you are like you're fucking real tilted.
Yeah, I'll go like another hour.
Fuck. Alright,
Oh no.
Karn, Val, she's sleeping. What are you two doing?
I guess I'm still just out there with Sarah, just talking and whatnot.
It's a nice night. Super cool because of the air coming off the mountain now.
Just basically sitting there talking. No, nothing specific. Just kind of
Yeah, fair enough.
spending time together.
Kane or Karn, what you doing?
I'm just
Now
going
it's your
to
big-
arrange my chainmail and then head to bed.
Okay. So the whole house is asleep, but only a bunny stirs as another hour passes.
At this point, me and Sarah just falling asleep out on the balcony.
If you would like, you're now got to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, how do I do that again?
Right click your Constitution saving throw, and click disadvantage.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Okay.
You know what that means?
You're dead.
GG.
Fucked.
Yeah, she's already not doing good. She's pretty sloshed.
It went down by 1.
It went down by 1. Okay.
I
Pretty
mean,
decent.
it's still not good. She's been drinking. She's 2.5. She's a bottle and a half in, rather. Of some strong shit. She has now touched the John P. Nobody should ever touch the John P.
Okay, but that's impressive for like someone as small as Zill. She's yeah.
Iron liver.
Drunken master.
Oh yeah.
The drunken fist.
So, hang on. So at this point, you've now tipped back a bottle and a half. You are just fucking giggling out as the guy, the bartender, not bartender, maybe bartender. At this point, the butler walks in to kind of change the music for you and goes, "Are you all right, love?"
Yeah. I'm doing just fine. Don't worry. I'm good.
You know, I'm gonna say that I'm still awake with Sarah. We're just still talking.
Okay. He goes, stay here, hang back. As he goes, do you smoke, by chance?
Not in a
Cigars.
very-
Cigars.
Oh no, never.
Okay. 1 minute. He walks back. Come back a few minutes later with some like leftover puff pastries and stuff. There
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh.
This, a little bit of water if you want to use it for mixing or drink it. Either way.
Thank you so much.
Don't want you to have a hangover in the morning if we can help it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about thank you. Don't worry about it though.
It's my job to worry about it. Anyways, if you need me, and he kind of grabs his pocket, little circular bells, and puts it on the counter. If you need me, ring that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You see as he not bows out and leaves. So, I dare, because I'm playing devil's advocate at this point. Are you gonna keep going?
No.
Okay.
Wait, Is everything finished though? Like, did she finish it?
So
She,
you're only a bottle and a half in. You still have,
she
like,
brought
2
you
bottles.
5 bottles total.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll stop. Since everyone else is like asleep, I'll like.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'll
you can
take-
keep going.
He brought you snacks.
And snack.
I'm not telling you to keep doing it. It's your choice. I'm gonna have to put an alcohol consumption warning in the front of this video.
My bad. My bad. First
Oh.
it was the other thing, and now it's the.
Now it's eating
You
rabbit.
know what? You know what? You know, like one more hour, like it wouldn't hurt anybody except for myself.
As you kick back with the pastry and pour in a glass, the hermit's finally gonna walk in.
Oh god.
I'm
And he has Terra on his head.
gonna stir a little, like no, not you. Stay away.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on. She kind of grabs his hair like ratatouilleing him. He's here
Thank
to.
you.
He's here to say something. Z. He's here to say something. Listen to him. Let's hear him out.
Okay.
He goes, "I'm sorry for eating the rabbit."
Thank you.
As he gives the best bow he can.
I appreciate
Make
it.
a dexterity check for him.
Dexterity check for him.
Yes. Please. I want to see if he falls over.
This man just stayed completely still for hours. I think he's fine.
Yeah, his legs are gonna be cramping.
His legs are gonna be cramping. Yeah.
Fine.
Yes.
It's a base 17.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay.
I am sorry. I took it out of the table to be considerate, and he kind of looks up like, "What else was it?" And then you were told you don't waste food. Yes, right. The captain said we don't waste food, or for me to clean it up. So I cleaned it up.
Oh.
I am sorry.
See. Well, try not to do it again next time, I guess. I don't even know.
Yes, ma'am. He kind of walks away, and Terror kind of flies off his head. He's a nice guy, I think. I'm not quite sure. He's strange. She kind of flies over and like lands on the armchair next to you. So what we doing?
I think I'm just gonna have a couple more to drink, and then I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna be a little. It's fine.
She's gonna kind of like drag over another glass and kind of put it near you. That's
Oh
all.
my gosh! Thank you so much, dear.
That was for me.
Oh no! You're too small.
She kind of floats away and just fucking becomes a big woman.
Okay, you know what? Go right ahead.
Yeah, and she's like she has a spell that makes herself bigger or smaller.
Bro.
As Tara's a fucking lightweight, so we're gonna roll her.
Right off the bat.
That's a 19.
That one. Oh.
It's a base 19. She's okay. So you guys are kind of just casually drinking together, probably telling some stories here or there.
Lit.
This is dictated wholly by Yuzi. Is this it for you? Is this the last drink, or that it? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So they kind of just have a good time drinking. I was just fucking okay. Now she fills that one. Okay. So I'm not gonna make you roll again. You rolled well. She does doesn't take much. Like one glass is getting her a bit like fucking lilted.
Oh.
As she pops back into her small form and just drinking out of the big cup still. Because it's a concentration thing she has to keep up.
Oh.
As she occasionally will just kind of like fall through a door and then fall somewhere else,
Um,
kind of floating with her cup.
I'm gonna try to take the cup away from her.
You do, your hand like opens as you reach for her. As like when I say opens, I mean it hinges open, like at the wrist.
Oh.
As she then just kind of like leans out of it, still drinking the big cup.
Are you might wanna not do that.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
It should be good with you. Your wisdom's pretty good.
Bro.
11.
Not good enough.
Jinxed it.
Wow. Wait, only +3? Oh, that's right. As you get mildly freaked out that your hand is just open and this small creature has just crawled out of it, because I don't know if you actually knew what her abilities were.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be very disturbing while drunk.
Yeah, she kind of flies out and then just like as like a door closes your hand back.
That's actually really wicked though. That's cool.
She's like,
But disturbing.
I'm gonna go to bed. And she kind of drops the glass. And she just kind of floats away.
I'm gonna be looking at my hand like, what the heck? What the heck?
Wadu.
All right.
No, have you never seen Wadu? He used to fucking troll Shroud and all them.
Nope, no idea.
Oh.
So, anyways, I would say you probably at some point leave, find your way back home or back to your room.
Mhm.
As next Morty comes up, roll me one more Constitution save. See if you get a hangover or not, just for shits and giggles.
With just plain old Constitution saving throw.
Just a
nothing.
plain Constitution. Actually, yeah, one plain Constitution.
Okay, I thought she was about to talk herself to disadvantage.
Nah.
Are you serial?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
As the sun comes barreling through your window the next morning, it feels like 1,000 marching band drums just in your ear, just dum 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 dum. You can hear your own heartbeat. That you're like cotton mouthed. You feel like all the water is just sucked out of your body. As you have the worst case of hangover, the worst hangover you've had in a long time. Given you haven't drank in a long time because you've been at the monastery.
Yeah, I was just about that.
Don't worry, Tara's not that better off.
Oh no.
She got an 8.
Oh,
Better though.
Better.
Not by much.
But the next day for next like, roll me a d20.
Just a plain d20.
Plain d20.
Hold on. One, like, oh, like that?
Yes, like that.
I'm on a low number.
16.
Damn, that's not a low number.
Oh no, was this number of hours or something?
You have 1 level exhaustion for the next 16 hours.
Oh,
So that means she gets
no.
disadvantage on skill checks and all that.
how lovely. Worth it though.
Exhaustion is a bitch.
Huh? What now?
Exhaustion is a bitch.
You have to deal with it constantly, don't you, bud? It's minor exhaustion. It's not every 6 hours it's gone, but like the next 16 hours you have to deal with like the ramifications of your actions.
That sounds worth it. One lit night is worth it.
You know,
Then
fair
a
enough.
hellish 16 hours.
She spent 2, maybe 3 hours drinking. The next 16 hours. As the
Your brain
party
is punishing you.
Gets up, get ready for the next that day. There's a knock at the door. Knock at the front door. As one of the maids calls for Celeste to come downstairs. You have a visitor.
I guess I'm also good. Do I also wake up to this?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Celeste.
Go into the door, I suppose.
Walking down the stairs, you see a man. Kind of two men. One's like washing up the rain off their coat and stuff because it's raining today. Put his hand up. The other one's just sitting there, stoic and just letting the rain drip off him as he gets the rest of the rain off. Puts his head up. You see a
How big
dirty,
is the other guy?
about 6'4", 6'5", not that big in comparison to you guys.
What is he, like, muscular and stuff like that?
He under his he's wearing some fancier attire, but you can tell he's probably pretty buff underneath. He's got the stockiness to him.
Okay.
As he kind of brushes himself off, put his hat off, and as he pulls his hat, you actually see dirty blonde hair.
Oh no.
He puts it up, and he looks up at you. And slight scar over his right eye. The rumors are true, Celeste. You have made it back. As you're standing face to face with the fifth, and that's where we end the session tonight, guys.
Yeah,